Cultura Tres is a reflection of like the search of how to make heavy music, gloomy, dragging.
We like to work a lot with harmonies to create a mood in the song.
The music is about capturing a pretty dark feeling.
Some people call it South American sludge or South American doom.
A lot of polyphonics in it and a groove.
It's not necessarily about speed, about being fast, about technical stuff, but about the emotion behind it.
You jump into some frequency in the music and you start to thinking whatever you want to think, and that's the trick.
One of our big influences is Astor Piazzolla. He's a South American composer.
People write about happy things that make them be very enthusiastic, and in our case we just put out our annoyances and our frustrations and things like that.
It invites people to look beyond the obvious, to look beyond what's being said in the media, to look beyond what's being said by religion.
I saw them lying side by side. I hear them stalking backwards.
The scene back home is being like a fruit that is finally getting mature.
In South America there is a lot of people already playing this kind of music already for years. I still remember the first album from Epitafio. It's a band from our hometown, Maracay.
I think the first metalheads that came into my house was Ale with his friends and Epitafio, I remember.
I know, like, for instance, these guys, Los Natas, playing psychedelic heavy music since I remember.
Banda de la Muerte or Avernal.
They have been always like some sort of like a weird metal band, like a band that didn't completely fit into the metal scene, but it was just around making heavy music.
It's a style that is growing. Bands are getting together and is influencing each other.
Starting to have its impact outside the continent. I have even seen European bands like Pendejo having this Latin influence in their lyrics and in their music, and even singing in Spanish.
Soon or later it's gonna become something.
I'm very glad to be surrounded by such talented bands that I can, I can look up to, and I can listen to in my MP3 player, and I have the feeling like, whoa, this thing is made by the people that live around the corner of my house, and it's beautiful music, and I love it.
Nice to have the opportunity to bring our music around. Our first album, La Cura, brought us to play in most of the major cities in Europe, in Asia, in South America.
My first 10 gigs were in different continents.
It makes us share with people from other cultures and bring our message across.
It's the whole experience of being able to travel with the music we love to make.
It's nice to see different scenes and how they interact with the music.
I think music is being about friendship, about getting to meet people that share your ideas, even though they have completely different culture.
See the energy that goes back and forth between the band and the crowd. That is something that can really feed on each other, and that makes live shows pretty memorable.
So I hope to see you there.
writing of La Cura, I think we found our style.
The first album, of course, lead us really strong, give us the base for what now we are really doing and what we are getting to.
They can expect the same energy that our first record had. The main difference is like we're more at ease with what we are. We sort of found our sound. Now we want to just go deeper into it.
Trying to go more trippy, more like the 70s garage sound.
The slower parts can really evoke emotions better. So yeah, it's something we want to explore more and more.
The new album is coming out on 19th of March 2011 and we're gonna release it in our hometown, Maracay.
I believe it's gonna be a bit surprising for those who know the band very well, but it will be a little bit refreshing for those who found our band a little bit more confusing in its own ideas, because it's gonna go one direction.